Lubrication. Types of lubricants. Types of lubricants.
Oils and greases. Oils and greases of different types vary in their properties even though the differences in their composition may be slight. Always use appropriate lubricant suited for the need. Oil. Oils vary in viscosity and in their other properties. They can also have additives in them which modify their properties for special purposes. Viscosity. Viscosity is the term used to describe how fluid oil is or its resistance to flow. Low viscosity oil flows easily and is often called a light oil or thin oil. High viscosity oil has more body and is often called heavy oil or thick oil. Do not confuse oil viscosity with oil type quality.
Hydraulic oil. Hydraulic oil is a non-compressible fluid that is used to transfer power within hydraulic machinery and equipment. Although this useful fluid is commonly used in the transfer of power, hydraulic fluid can act as a sealant, coolant and lubricant within machinery and equipment. The key role of hydraulic oil in a hydraulic system is to transfer power from one end of that system to another end through the various hydraulic components. When an external force is applied to the non-compressible hydraulic fluid, usually from a piston within a cylinder, the oil is pushed through the hydraulic system and ultimately produces a force on another part of the system. This results in a movement or action. Hydraulic oil used in steering gear, hydraulic jack, mooring and cargo winches, etc. Lube oil. Lube oil is one of the essential elements for operating any kind of machinery on board ship. Lube oil is responsible for lubrication and cooling of the parts, which are operating relative to each other, giving rise to frictional and other types of stresses on the machinery. Without the use of lube oil, we cannot imagine any machinery operation on ship. Grease. Grease mainly helps for lubrication between mating parts. It also has low to moderate anti-seizing property. Grease can be used on metals which are exposed to seawater. Thus, grease can prevent corrosion due to salt water by providing a protective layer. Typical usage can be seen on seawater line flange bolts, seawater pump, cover bolts, etc. Vaseline, petroleum jelly, soft soap. These are not commonly claimed anti-seize compound as they perform a function of lubricant than that of anti-seize compound. However, there are specific manufacturer-recommended compounds, which are typically used in centrifugal separator bowl assemblies and screws used within them. And battery terminals. Dry lubricants. Dry lubricants are made up of lubricating particles such as graphite, molybdenum disulfide, silicon. At the molecular level, these particles are super slippery, so they reduce the friction between surfaces in contact with one another. It's common to find these lubricants in spray form, where they are mixed with water, alcohol, or some other solvent that will evaporate away after application, leaving behind a thin film.